Hi, Aquarius. Welcome in or welcome back to Midnight Morning Readings. Thank you for viewing me today. I apologize for the lateness of my mid-month deeper dive video, but I've already pulled your overarching energy card for the year, as well as your energy card and your message card for the month of June. And so your overarching energy the whole year is been focused around about the world, figuring out where you are in the world, how you fit, and how the world fits in you. And really just figuring out everything, because if you look very close, at this particular card, with the world, you see half of it is in light, half of it is in shadow. And for some of you, that may actually mean that you've been doing a year of shadow work, of really, really evaluating a lot of, what is going on and things that, that maybe continue to nag on you, things that have been perplexing you for the entire year or for years. And really looking on trying to let them go and get closure to them. So right now they've given you the Five of Swords, so it feels a lot of, you may be feeling like a lot of conflict and defeat, meaning that this is definitely an emotional journey, a very, very hard emotional journey, because once you continue to go down to really take that deep dive into some of that shadow work, you may actually be uncovering some things that you thought you had received closure to, that you didn't, that you realize are still playing an effect on things that you do today. So constantly keep going through that as a means of trying to get that closure, and letting them go with love has been this journey for you this year. And so as you're kind of wrapping up the first half of the year, you might be looking and saying, wow, I feel a lot better, because I have let I have addressed a lot of things, I've confronted a lot of things, and I have let them go. But at the same time, I feel very, very drained. I feel exhausted. I feel tired. And you're trying to figure out, like, why, you know? And so, really contemplating that and moving on that has really been quite the journey that you've been on, because right now where you're at, they've given you the Angel of Balance as your energy card for June. And so when you're looking at this particular card, it's talking about finding that balance. You are looking and saying, this has been a very long journey that I have been on already. I feel a lot better because I am actually getting closure to a lot of things. But, now you might be kind of feeling like, where am I going from here? And so for clarifiers, they've given you the Wheel of Fortune as well as the Ace of Wands. And so with that being said, they're looking at this and they're saying, look, Aquarius, this is a huge haul that you've been working on this year, but you're on the path that you're meant to be on. Right. So the Wheel of Fortune talks about things are moving in accordance to plan. You're right where you're meant to be. But now that you have actually received some closure from some of those things that maybe have been plaguing you for a long time, now you're actually realizing how much energy they were really draining, and it's actually giving you energy, it's giving you momentum. At the same time, you're just now feeling like the albatross is starting to lift, right? Because the message card that they gave you for this month is the Wish card, and the Wish card says your heart's desire is ready to come true. And I feel that with you getting rid of some of those things that have been plaguing you and getting rid of things that don't serve you anymore, not only with love, but you're getting closure to them, it is opening up the ability and your energies to receive things more freely. So they have given you hope. Okay, they've given you the star as one of the clarifiers, and they've given you the solar plexus, and that's your second chakra, right? Okay, I'm sorry, it's your third chakra. right? And so your third chakra is all about your health and your well-being, and really, how your instinct is responding to different things. And so, I mean, if you look at this, there's a lot of yellow, there's a lot of bright light that is just shining through on this. So you are just now starting to see the inner light growing from that, because you have had so much shadow work that has been plaguing you for so long. Now that you are getting that closure and letting those things go, it's letting so much more light in for you right now. So you're on the right path. Okay, you may feel like you're very, very exhausted, but spirit is saying no, you are exhausted because you've been carrying it around for so long, not because that you worked so hard to get rid of it. It's because now you're realizing how much of a burden it really has been for you now that it is gone. And they finally, oh, here we go, we've got the Fool, new beginnings. And that's what you're starting to see. You're seeing how it has opened you up. You're seeing, things starting to come in for you. You're starting to see things that you're asking spirit to help you with. You're starting to see those answers come in. You're starting to see that help come through. And whereas before, those things that weren't serving you were blocking that. And now that those aren't blocked and that albatross is gone, you're now seeing all of those new beginnings, because the new beginnings with the Fool and the Ace of Wands is really coming in and saying, yes, you are starting over, because you're in a different light, and you are lighter as a result. So it's allowing so much more to come through that has been trying to come through for such a long time. And now that you're no longer carrying a lot of those burdens anymore, you are now able to receive this positivity and this light coming into your life. Okay. All right. Definitely telling you, this journey that you're on this year has been well worth it, and there is more bright light and beautiful things to come, Aquarius. So let's go ahead and get a message card from Spirit for this reading. And so the card that they gave you is the Thinker. And that's definitely something that, as you're sitting here looking through this, it's something that you do exceptionally well, Aquarius, is thinking and pondering things and really kind of going into your own inner shell to really, really contemplate things. And so when I'm sitting here looking at everything, that is coming in, now with this, these things, these burdens being relieved from you, now you're sitting there and you're really doing a lot of thinking about how your life is changing, and it's getting lighter, it's getting brighter, and you're starting to see positive things that are happening, that are coming in for you, and the help that you're asking for is being provided to you. And so you're really doing this thinking and evaluating of the situation as you're moving forward. So a very, very strong message for you as you wrap up the first half of the year, going into the second half into July. So that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped. And the July reading will be coming out shortly after this one. And we will see you back here next time, Aquarius. Take care.